Chef Holly. Today we're going to be shooting a video on my fried pork chop, pork loin, pork chop. It's something that I've done in restaurants before where we've sat on it for a minute and we needed to move it, and every time I beat it out and deep fry it just sells like that. So I'm kind of proud of this. This does involve Chef Holly's essential seasoning, which you know you can order from me if you inbox me or call me if you have my number. I do take Visa, Master, and American Express, as well as we're using Chef Holly's essential basil herb seasoning, which is something you can also order from me, which really kind of makes a dish because it goes so great with mashed potatoes and pork chops. But either way, we'll have some portobello mushroom in this, some shallots. It's a really, really nice, quick, fast, get it done recipe. Can't wait to get started.
Okay, everyone, in order to make our pork loin pork chops, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need, of course, my Chef Holly's essential seasoning that you can order from me if you contact me. I take Visa, Master, American Express, and everything else except for EBT. Then you're going to need some all-purpose flour. Of course, you're going to need your pork loin. You're going to need a meat mallet to beat your pork loin out. I wanted to use buttermilk but didn't have any, so I'm going to use heavy cream today. And of course, you're going to need a bowl. You're also going to need your deep fryer that has oil in it as well. And I'm going to go ahead now and cut up the pork loin so we can start beating it out when we get started. Okay, guys, I've cut the pork loin pieces in about half inch, not half inch, it's about an inch thick, like that. Okay, and then this is our first piece here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our mallet and we're going to start beating it. I'm going to finish beating these out, and you want to be really, really thin, kind of like how it is right down here. So just kind of beating and beating. I'm going to beat all these out, and I'll be right back. It's kind of like that thin you want it. About that. That's good. So let me go ahead and beat the rest of these out, and then I'll be right back. I didn't finish them all, but this is how they look. I just did two. I'll cook the rest later. Now we want to take our Chef Holly's essential seasoning and put onto our pork chops, like so. Okay. Then we're going to flip them over. Put a little more seasoning on them again. Then we're going to take them. I don't know why my mother always seems to come in the kitchen while I'm shooting a video, but she just seems to, it's like crack, let me come in the kitchen while she's shooting a video. Either way, let's go ahead and put them in the bowl. Alright, so I beat out two of the pork chops, or the pork loin chops, and I've seasoned them with Chef Holly's essential seasoning. And I only got two of them in here because I'm going to save those for later. Go ahead and take the heavy cream and pour over the pork chops with the seasoning on them. And I'm going to let that sit in the fridge, I don't know, for maybe about 10-15 minutes. And then I'll be back. I may beat out the rest of the pork chops, I'm not really sure. But let this sit with the seasoning in it. We'll be right back. Okay guys, our pork chops are sitting in that heavy cream. And we'll get ready to put that in the fridge in a second. With this I'm going to make mashed potatoes or smashed mashed potatoes. So for that I'm going to need a little heavy cream. I'm just going to use one potato, so I'm making a very small amount today. That's about 2 tablespoons of butter. It's a little granulated garlic. And then you got hot water, of course, to boil your potato. Right there is a special blend seasoning that I make. Sauce. It's kind of a basil sherry sauce that we're going to put around our potatoes when we're done cooking them. So I can't find my peeler, so right now we're going to take this knife and I'm going to peel the potato with that, cut it into small cubes, and then get it on the stove with the granulated garlic. So let me go ahead and put the granulated garlic in the water. I'm going to peel this potato and cut up in smaller pieces and get it going on the stove. Okay everyone, here is your potato in here, cut up really small. The water's not hot yet, so it's really thin so that it cooks really, really fast. That's about, shoot, 1/4 of an inch thin is what that is really. Okay, so that's in there, and the granulated garlic is in there, and we're going to put a little bit of salt in the water. Not much, maybe about 2 pinches of salt in the water, and that might be enough for me not even have to season it with any salt at all when we're done. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that get to a boil, and then we're going to quickly smash those, or I'm not sure, I might smash them, or I might just use my hand blender and whip them really quick. Let's let the potatoes cook, and we'll be right back. Okay, so your potatoes are already cooked, they're drained. I'm going to mix them some more with this hand mixer. I'm going to add in just a little bit of heavy cream. This is about roughly 2 ounces or 3 ounces of heavy cream. Put that in there. I'm not putting any more salt because I might be okay on salt. Well, you can just taste and do it to your liking. So let's go ahead and finish mixing the mashed potatoes, and we'll be done in 1 second. Nice and fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. You can mix them some more if you want to be a little bit more smoother, but try not to over mix them, right? Okay, so let's go on to pull the pork chop out of the heavy cream that we have here. And we're going to lay it in the flour. And then with my dry hand, I'm going to cover him up with flour. Get him nice and covered. I could have did this in a bag, which probably would have made it a whole lot easier to do, and a whole lot less messy, but whatever. I already started doing it this way, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, so pork chop is nice and floured. I'm going to shake him off a little bit. We're going to go over to our oil, and we're going to lay him in there and let him fry for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to pull him out. Okay, once he's achieved that beautiful color, we're going to go ahead and pull him out and allow him to drain. Now, to play our pork chop, we have our mashed potato I've already put in there. So we're going to go ahead now and take some of this mushroom shallot filling. Put that right there. Then we're going to take our hot, delicious, juicy pork chop. And we're just going to lay him kind of like that. Let's go on the side. Alright. Then we're going to take what's left of our mushroom, shallot, garlic, onion topping. And we're just going to let it kind of run off to the side like that. Okay. Then this is the herb sauce I was telling you guys about. This is something you can order from me too. It is basil and shallots and good red wine vinegar and so on and so forth. So we're going to get this, and we're going to go around our plate a little bit and get a little bit on top. And I think this may need a chive or two. So let's clear a little bit out. Let's go get a chive and put it on there and see how it looks. Right. Okay, there's our finished product. Isn't that beautiful? Pork chop with shallots, portobello mushrooms, and a beautiful chive on the top. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, now it's time to taste. Pork chop is cooked perfectly. And we're going to get some of that mashed potato and some of that, the onions and the mushrooms. Absolutely delicious. That basil sauce does something to it. That's absolutely amazing. Like I said, if you want to order it for me, you can call me up, or you can send me a email or inbox me, and I'll be more than happy to get you some of that out. If you don't have some of that, you can actually take some heavy cream and make a kind of a gravy or a sauce with the mushrooms and the shallots or onions, whatever you want to use. But this sauce is truly unique, something truly unique that it just absolutely is really great with. So I'm going to finish this, and thank you guys once again for joining me.